Oh, good morning, guys. Joe here. Hope you're all doing well on this beautiful Sunday morning. I wasn't going to do a video, but this situation came up in the Dumaguete area that kind of fits into a few of my videos that I've been covering in the past. There's an expat that's been charged with child abuse allegations here in the Dumaguete area. He's a big YouTuber. And he's got 97, almost 98,000 followers. He gets tons of views, and he's been charged with the child abuse. In this video, I'm gonna read to you the charges and then give you my opinion on why these things matter. So let me start out, get my glasses, and read you the charges. Okay. Estonian national faces child abuse allegations in Dumaguete court. An Estonian national identified as Sim Rosipu, also known as pro-life traveler, is expected to appear before a Dumaguete court in connection with allegations of child abuse and exploitation. Authorities confirmed that the case stems from complaints and online materials that allegedly show inappropriate reactions with minors in several areas of Negros Oriental, including Dumaguete, Valencia, and nearby communities. The matter is now under judicial review, and proceedings will determine the merit of the accusations. So right now they're accusations only. All right, so according to complaints submitted to authorities, the suspect allegedly targeted impoverished communities where he has been seen interacting with minors while offering money, food, and other items. Reports claim that some of his publicly uploaded videos contain behavior described as inappropriate and exploitative. I can't talk. Sorry, guys. Raising concerns among viewers and child protection advocates. These materials were cited as part of the evidence reviewed during the filings of the case, though investigators emphasized that all claims remain allegations until proven in court. Local authorities and child rights groups reiterated calls for vigilance in protecting minors, especially in vulnerable communities frequently visited by foreign content creators. Authorities urged the public to report any suspicious behavior involving children and reminded everybody that everybody's entitled to due process and will be observed as the case moves forward. The accused has not been convicted of any crime, and further details are expected to emerge as court proceedings continue. This is a big case, guys. I couldn't believe it. I saw it yesterday. One of the big YouTubers, Old Dog New Tricks, he posted it on his Facebook, and so I was looking into it. And since then, Pro-Life Traveler has been charged. They went to his home, they got search warrants, they confiscated all his electronics, his computers, his cameras, his GoPro, SD cards, everything to do with computers. They took it all. And so you won't be seeing, I don't know if any of you guys subscribe to him. I'm not. I have watched a couple of videos of his in the past, and I was more curious as to, he gets 50, 60, 70,000 views of video. So I was more curious as to why he's getting so many views. And immediately after I watched parts of a couple of videos, I said, something's wrong here. Something didn't add up. I had a bad vibe, so I never really pursued him after that. But, unfortunately, he has a lot of viewers out there. And this goes back to a couple of my previous videos about coming over here, thinking you own the Philippines. This guy obviously was exploiting the poor. He's got money behind him. He makes a lot of money. So he's going into these areas. He's giving them food. He's giving them money for we don't know what. But obviously it's bad enough to the point where he's going to court and face some serious allegations. He could be, if he's convicted, he'll probably never leave the Philippines. Who knows? But you know, that's all speculation until we actually see what happens. So if you see anything inappropriate, please report it to somebody. This is why I don't like doing a lot of public videos, okay? I try to sit here and do my 2 cents. Yeah, I mean, obviously he was doing this for clickbaits, and guess what? It worked. There's a lot of people out there that, you know, get off in this kind of content. He has since removed a lot of videos, is what I've been told. He had some real questionable videos in the public, and they've been since removed, I guess by him, because he probably had an idea he was in trouble. He has a wife, and he also has a newborn child. I think the child's almost 2 years old, maybe not quite. So, you know, this is, and guys like this give guys like us out here in Dumaguete as a YouTuber bad reputations, bad names. I hear it all the time. I see guys making comments all the time about the worst place in the world is Dumaguete YouTubers. Now, I don't live in Dumaguete, but I'm close enough to be qualified, I guess. I did a video on this earlier about the drama in Dumaguete YouTubers. So, you know, and I look at this in a totally different sense. I'm glad he got busted. I hope he gets convicted, because we need this stuff off the internet. The internet can be an evil thing. If you exploit it and you exploit vulnerable people, bad things will happen, and this is obviously what the charges are. So stay safe out there, guys. Be vigilant. If you see something, report it. You know, I will continue to do my thing. If something like this comes up, you know, I'll report it to you, because it's what I've been really preaching for a long time. Expats, mind your P's and Q's. Don't be doing stupid things when you get here, or this can be the result. You know, it also goes back to that Russian YouTube blogger that got busted here in the Philippines, and he's in prison. And they're not sure when, if he'll ever get out of prison. And this guy was worth a ton of money. You know, these guys like this do this for money. He's not that old. He's 34 years old. He doesn't work. All he does is YouTube. So that's his income. So you know he's going to do things to get clicks and views. And up to this point, it's been working. But unfortunately, there's some people here in the Philippines that have been exploited, and they're paying the price. So with that being said, if you've heard of anything out there, give me your opinion. Let me know what you think. I'll continue to follow this case. I'm kind of interested because I want to see where this ends up. I think they're going to probably charge him with something as far as that goes. He was trying to get a visa for his wife and child to get out of the country. He did a video on it 4 days ago about how it's taken too long. So I have a sense that he kind of knew something was coming down. Otherwise, why would you get the visa to get your wife and child out of the country? So that's an interesting tidbit to this whole thing. Now he's not going anywhere. They're not going to let him exit the country until he faces his court case. All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for your support. I appreciate everything you guys do. Share the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff. And we'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.